Kev, you're representing Achill tonight. What would be your strong point?
Ooh.
What line of questions would you like to see coming up?
Uh, let's go with soccer. We can skip cricket.
Soccer. We have our sponsor in now. Conrad, how about you?
Anyone's I know. I'm not gonna. If I say one and it'll come up, I'll get it right.
Yeah, you might have to play it. Any question you were disappointed to get wrong since the first round?
I don't remember them. I can't remember.
The Royal Rendezvous question was a bit of a letdown for you.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't have got that if I was there since.
What else there now? So we'll get going. Best of luck, lads, and we'll see how you get on. So first off is you, Kevin, and it's GAA. It's going back to years. Gallant John Joe, All-Ireland winning captain, played for which county? Named Gallant John Joe.
Cork?
That's incorrect. So I pass it over to you, Conrad.
This is Cavan.
It was. He was the Cavan captain in their All-Ireland win in the Polo Grounds in 1947. I think there's also a song in his honour. So that's you off the mark, Conrad. That's 1 point. And question 2 is for you as well. And it's also GAA. Who is in charge of the Sligo footballers? He's currently in his second season with the county.
Tony McEntee, is it?
That's correct. The former Armagh footballer. So that's 2 for you, Conrad. A good start. And it's over to you, Kev, and it's soccer. Lennoxtown is the training ground of which club side?
Say it again.
Lennoxtown is the training ground of which club side?
No, I don't know.
You don't want to hazard a guess?
Bristol?
Bristol isn't right. So, Conrad, it's over to you. Lennoxtown, it's the training ground of which club side?
I was going to guess Liverpool. I haven't a clue.
It's not in England. It's Scotland. It's Celtic's training ground since 2007, I think. That's neither you scored there. So question 4, it's Conrad again. Which famous goalkeeper recently joined the Liverpool coaching staff?
Petr Cech.
It's not Peter Cech, so a chance for you to steal in here, Kev. Famous goalkeeper that recently joined the Liverpool coaching staff.
I don't know. Shay Given?
It's not given either. A Brazilian World Cup winner, Taffarel. He was their keeper in 1994. So that's still 2-0 to you, Conrad, and it's back to Kev, isn't it? Yeah. It's horse racing. Which jockey partnered Flooring Porter to Stairs Hurdle victory at last year's Cheltenham Festival?
It's hardly Rachel Blackmore, is it?
No, she didn't win in that one. So we'll pass it over to you, Conrad. Good chance for you to cash in.
Danny Mullins, I think.
Danny Mullins is right, yeah. He had to take over from Jonathan Moore the morning of the race. So that's 3 for you, Conrad. And Kevin, this put you under pressure if Conrad's get this one. It's golf. Who finished as runner-up to Rory McIlroy in his 4th and last major victory at the PGA Championships in Valhalla, Kentucky? I think it was in 2014.
I think it was Phil Mickelson.
Big Phil is correct, yeah. I think that was Rory's last major. So that's 4. Kev, you need to get all right from here on, so you better start getting this one by getting this one. And it's snooker. Which snooker player is sometimes nicknamed the Wizard of Wishaw? Wizard of Wishaw.
It's actually Sean Murphy, is it?
It's not Sean Murphy, so that'll hand victory to Conrad. Do you want to have a guess at this one, Conrad?
I can't think of anyone, no. I know the games of all the lads I know, but I've got a clue.
Yeah, it's John Higgins who last won the Worlds in 2011. So that's 4 for Conrad. You're on nothing, and there's only 3 questions left, Kev. So it didn't bounce kindly for you tonight.
She knew we should have gone with 1. Well done, Conrad.
Cheers, Kev.
You march on to the final, Conrad. Who would you prefer? Who would you like to face in the final, or who would you?
Well,
be
obviously
most
Sean Hall, the red
fearful
hat
of?
favourite. But anyway, he get tackled at all. I'll give me a chance.
Yeah, he's been on fair form now since the start. So anyway, you could check it through your sports pages there now as we get ready for the final.
It'll do me the world of good, I'm sure.
So in the second of our semi-finals, we have Sean Hall and Micheál Coyne. Sean Hall, who knocked you out of the competition last year?
Oh, I couldn't tell you. I don't know. I got knocked out fairly early on, like in the.
Yeah, it was a bit of a shock result. You've fulfilled the potential anyway this year. You're marching on. Micheál, you got to the semis last season, was it, or were you in the?
I think it was the one before. I think it was the quarters. I think.
Yeah,
Came and beat me anyway. He came and beat me. And he beat everyone else.
It was the contest with the most views on Facebook last year anyway. Whichever one you yourself whatever night that was. So best of luck there, and
Best of luck.
may the best man win.
Yeah, good luck, mate.
Good luck, Sean.
And it's soccer to start with. Which League One club side does Ireland striker Chidozie Ogbene currently play for?
It's at Rotherham.
It is Rotherham. Great start for you, Micheál. I'd seen him missing a penalty in the FA Cup there the week before last, or was it last weekend? Number 2, Sean, is rugby. Who is the current Munster rugby captain?
Peter O'Mahony.
Peter O'Mahony. You're off the mark, Sean. So good answering so far. And he made January 2010. He made his debut for the province. Question 3, Micheál, NBA. What is the name given to the Orlando basketball team?
Is it the Wizards?
Wizards is incorrect, so we pass it over to Sean.
Thunder.
It's not Thunder either. It's Orlando Magic. The Florida-based team's main rivals be Miami Heat. So neither you score on that. And question 4, it's Sean Hall. Isn't that correct? Yes. In soccer, who is coaching Egypt at this year's African Cup of Nations?
I'm just going to guess someone like Laudrup, maybe, or someone like that.
No, that's not right. So, Micheál, chance for you to steal in here. Who's coaching Egypt at the African Cup of Nations?
I'm just going to wild swing. Fonseca?
No, former Man United coach and Portuguese boss, Carlos Queiroz. I think he was on. Just saw him on the TV there the last night. So number 5, it's Micheál, isn't that correct?
Yeah, odd numbers.
Who managed Laois footballers to their Leinster title back in 2003?
Mick O'Dwyer.
Mick O'Dwyer is correct. They have never won football All Ireland, but they were the 1915 hurling champions, I believe. 6, it's GA again, and this is for Sean Hall. Owen Gallagher, currently lining out for Galway footballers, previously represented which county?
Antrim.
Antrim, well done, Sean. On the ball there. So number 7, it's horse racing, and it's Micheál. AP McCoy won his sole Aintree Grand National aboard which horse?
Jamie, I don't know. I'll just say Tiger Roll.
It's not Tiger Roll. Sean?
Don't pass it.
I can't give you that, Sean. It's don't push it.
Oh.
We'll be stickler on that now, but that leaves it at 2-2. And we're on to number 8, and it's you again, Sean. In snooker, which player recorded the first ever televised 147 maximum break?
I'll go with Hendry.
It's incorrect. Hendry isn't correct. So, Mihal, who recorded the first ever televised 147 maximum?
Alex White?
No, that's not right either. It's Steve Davis, who won in the Lada Classic in 1982. So neither scored on that one either. And we're on to number 9. And number 9 is for Mihal, yeah?
Yeah.
In the 2021 Olympic Games, rock star Bruce Springsteen's daughter won gold for the United States. In which event?
Is it the horse polo, is it?
What's your final answer? I'll take.
Sorry.
What's your go? What do you go with?
Say dressage, maybe.
Yeah, I take that. A question is correct. So that gives it 3-2 to you, Mihal. And the last question is for Sean to tie it up. So it all rests on this one, Sean. Which Irish golfer is now on a career high 49th in the world rankings following last weekend's Sony Open?
Seamus Power.
Seamus Power. Good man, Sean. So that ties it up. We haven't gone into a tiebreaker now in a few weeks. So the next question is to Mihal, isn't that correct? Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you get it wrong, Mihal, Sean have the chance to steal in, and if not, we go on to another. Sean Hall gets a question. So.
Are you allowed to start your full team now for the next round, you are?
What's this?
For extra time, you're allowed to start with the full 15 again, you are?
Oh yeah, back to the full complement. No water breaks now though. Mihal, we go with Dart's question. Gerwyn Price hit a 9-darter at this season's PDC World Darts Championships. Can you name any of the other 2 players that achieved the feat this year also?
Was it Johnny Clayton?
No, it's not Johnny Clayton. So, Sean, to win it, could you name any of the other players that made a 9-darter at the PDC Worlds this Christmas?
Was it the Lithuanian Levanauskas?
Good man yourself. You pulled it out. Levanauskas, and the other was scored by the first timer in the championships, Willie Borland. He nearly jumped off the stage with his celebration. So, Sean, you get through with that one.
Good game, Mihal.
I think after the don't pass it, you'd have been hard done by if you got knocked out.
I had it somewhere. I just couldn't get it fully out.
Yeah. So,
Airplane. Best of luck, Sean.
Thanks, Mihal.
Yeah.
Well played, lad. So we're rolling on now to the grand final this year's Know Your Sporting event, and cream has rose to the top. We have Sean Hall taking on Conrad Clancy. They both came through all their matches to get to the final here at the Shite, so we're in for a good encounter, I'd say. If you want to wish each other the best of luck there anyway before we get started, lads.
I'll need the luck and have a good luck, Sean.
And now go easy on me now, Conrad, after winning like 4-0 or whatever in the last one.
might have shot on me luck there now in the last one.
You might have peaked too soon, you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
We have to go heads or tails again, so Conrad, you're the senior member. I let you decide.
We'll go tails again to see if it might come up this time.
It did come up that time. So what do you want to go for the first or second?
I'll go second again, sure. Second.
Sean, you're all set.
Yeah.
Number 1 is GAA. Who were the first county to win four in a row in All Ireland's in Gaelic football?
Wexford.
Wexford is right. So you get off the mark. And I think that was achieved in 1918 in the final versus Tipperary. Number 2, Conrad. It's Gaelic football related too, I guess. With what AFL side is Mayo veteran Cora Staunton currently playing?
Carlton.
That's incorrect. So, Conrad, Sean, passed over to you here.
GWS.
Yeah, Great Western Sydney, isn't it? She became the oldest player to line out in an AFL match there last weekend. Or score, was it to score maybe? Number 3, it's Sean again. So this could give you a 3-0 lead, Sean. It's going back the years, however. Which former Arsenal player, part of the 1990-91 title-winning side, was nicknamed the Super Swede?
I just guess maybe Olsen.
No, that's not right. Conrad, any idea? The Super Swede, he played for Arsenal on their 1990-91 title-winning side.
I know it's wrong, but I guess what's his name? Freddie Youngberg.
No, I think he'd be a bit more modern. Andreas Limpar. But no, if Brendan Gary was in, he'd have got that one. Yeah. So number 4, it's you again, Conrad. So a chance for you to get back into the swing of things again, and it's soccer once more. Which Scottish club side played at Hampden Park for over a century, up until March 2021, when the Scottish FA took over ownership of the ground?
Hearts?
Incorrect. Sean?
Queen of the South.
It's not Queen of the South either, Sean. It's Queen's Park. So you were nearly right again, but Queen's Park were the oldest club in Scotland, and I think they weren't even playing in the upper leagues at all in the last few years, but they originally owned the ground, and that's where it was developed. So that's still 2-0 to you, Sean, and it's back to you for cricket. A cricket question. Ireland cricketers clinched an ODI series victory over which nation last weekend, or which side last weekend?
West Indies.
West Indies is right. So that gives you a 3-0 lead there. West Indies were once one of the strongest teams in the world. Back with you, Conrad. You kind of need to start picking up a few points now. This
Right.
This is a golf one that might suit you. Which golf course, which plays host to the Open Championships, that'd be the UK, is considered the oldest golf course in the world?
St Andrews, I guess.
St Andrews is right. First game was allegedly played there 600 years ago. So that's 3-1. And number 7 is for you, Sean. In darts, 3 times world champion John Part is from which country?
Wales.
Wales is incorrect. So, Conrad, a chance for you to get another one on board here. Canada is correct, yeah. So that brings it back to 3-2. He last won the Worlds in 2008, and he's now a main commentator on the PDC on Sky. This is snooker, and it's you again, Conrad. So to tie it up, the Masters Trophy won last weekend by Neil Robertson is named after which former 3 times winner?
Paul Hunter.
Paul Hunter is correct. That ties it up. In 2006 he passed away at the age of 27. So that's 3-3 as we move into the final 2 questions. And this one's horse racing, and it's for you, Sean. Swinley Bottom is a section of which UK racecourse?
Cheltenham.
Cheltenham isn't correct. So Conrad, this is probably a nice one for you.
We've seen it
Swinley
today,
Bottom.
isn't we, Ascot?
Scott, as you were watching Shiskin go around there. So that makes it 4-3. And number 10 is for you, Conrad. So if you get this right, you're the champ. And if not, you're trying to put yourself in a bit of hot water. Fuel is the title given to the autobiography of which Irish rugby player?
Paul O'Connell.
Paul O'Connell is incorrect. Do you want me to repeat the question, Sean?
No, it's Fuel. Is that the name of the book? Yeah.
Fuel is the name of the book, yeah.
Donegal Callahan.
It's not Donegal O'Callaghan either. It's the Tullow Tank, Sean O'Brien.
Oh, I thought it was O'Callaghan actually.
So that ties it up for you, Conrad. I might have to do a double check on that Fuel autobiography, but as far as I know, the Eason's shop, that's so was it.
Fair play, Conrad. Well done.
It's a good game, Sean. I thought I was out of the washing there for a minute.
It was looking bad at the start.
The John Park question, I was sure you're going to get it, Sean. I thought that was curtains.
That's where we go here.
Right.
That's Sean O'Brien anyway, isn't it?
It's definitely not Donegal Catlin anyway.
No.
Good contest at the end there. So I think you'd flattered to deceive in a few contests before, Conrad. You eventually got it all together anyway for this year.
Maybe a bit like Mayo. I can't let one show go without mentioning it, really.
Back from the dead.